Hey guys, me Young Leo here. How y'all doing? Uh, it's today is September the 10th, 2017, and you guys see it's kind of weird why I'm making a video at nighttime, right? Yes, I don't usually make a video at nighttime if it's not necessary unless I have to. Um, as you guys notice that this is the This is the hurricane season, so there's hurricane throughout the whole month now. And the last hurricane was in Texas. That's where my cousin's at, and that's the place where I want to move over to. And it happened to be in Houston, and it's very close to where we wanted to move. And all my cousins live uh, not in Houston. They all live in like Austin, Dallas, but that's pretty close. So that hurricane just passed through Texas, and God bless all of them. I don't really have much people like cousins in Houston, but I do have friends in Houston. So shout out to all of them. Wish them well, and with the flood and the disaster and all that over there now, and evacuate. Um, Today I'm just making the videos for proof and memory of, you know, um, Hurricane Irma is about to hit us, might be, hitting us. And it's traveling, it's at Florida right now. It's hitting Southwest Florida just now over there. And the Irma hurricane will come here into Charlotte, North Carolina, where I live by tomorrow. So this video I'm making here for memory for me during this Hurricane Irma that's gonna hit us here at the city and the whole, it could hit anywhere in North Carolina because it's going the direction where it's hard to tell because it's, the whole Hurricane Irma is from Africa and it's going like 100 mile per hour, around 100 mile per hour. Sometimes it go faster, but it's already hitting Florida. So right now the direction is going. At first they think it's hitting Bahamas and Cuba and all that down there already, um, but what I noticed is it's hitting Southwest Florida right now, and it's going like up like that, like it's going to Alabama and Louisiana, New Orleans, where I'm from, and all my cousins, my relatives there too. We're all from New Orleans, but most of them they moved to Texas now. This is like years ago, and I think right now all of my cousins moved to Texas, and they all live in Texas right now, as far as I know, and uh, let's get inside the tent here so my neighbor won't hear. Anyway, I know some of the neighbors sleeping and some of them have their window open. Anyway, so shout out to all my cousins out there. They all moved to Texas right now, and it's kind of and I don't think I think it affects them a little bit too by the hot rain and all that. But there's a couple of hurricanes this season already, and the hurricane that's gonna come to us is hitting to us probably will hit us tomorrow and Tuesday. And I have planned to work my job. I have a job that's that want me to be there. Needs to be they needs me to be there this week from Monday to Friday, and is the job that I do is cooking for a company too. So I'm a chef there, and I took the job last week, and I should have known better. Is the hurricane that's coming up Monday and Tuesday, so I should have just say I can't work. But anyway, I didn't think about that, so I took the job. But you know, if it looks bad tomorrow, because the thing is, the hurricane not gonna start until 7 or 8 a.m. That's when it starts showering, and it's like hitting like 18 miles per hour at 7 a.m. in the morning, and I have to be there at 6. So I don't know if I should call them early and say, I'm not gonna work for the next 2 days because there's gonna be a hurricane and I'm not gonna drive like 30 minutes away from my house. And 30 minutes away from my house, that's a far place. That's down south. I have to work. The place where I'm gonna work is down in Fort Mill, South Carolina. So that's like a good 30-minute drive on a highway. So that's gonna be far away from my house. So I'm probably gonna take 2 days off, call them, I'm not gonna work. My family's gonna be more important, and my house I gotta look over it too, especially uh, today. Right now I'm making the videos, and I will update the video here too. This video is basically, about me. Uh, I'm spending the whole day today really to like evacuate, cleans up, and cover all, everything up, getting ready for the hurricane that might hit my garage tent here and hit my house here. And what I'm worried about is the tent here that I expand to. I mean, I just like as you guys can see here, I expanded my little garage tent canopy here in the back here. And if the hurricanes, hard wind gusts, rain blowing tomorrow and Tuesday, and it might blow this whole area right here. Um, it's kind of dark. You guys can't really see it, but you see my other videos, you can already see how I extend it. So all this right here will be knocked out if that hurricane comes by. If it hit us like 50%, this might be knocked out too. But hopefully it won't knock out my whole canopy here, or making any tearing or breaking it down or blow it away or whatever. I just hope it's not going to blow away. But but I spent the whole day today evacuate, tying up all the turp up, tie all the turp to the pole here, um, here and there, all the corners, and especially my cars, my Integra. After I washed both of my car here, my Integra and my Eclipse, and I put covers. I had rocks on the plastic cover, um, you know, around the front where water won't comes in the electronic stuff, and basically my Eclipse in here will be all right because it's inside the canopy, and if if worse than worst case, it'll get wet. That's about it. But all this thing up here will be blown out if there's hot wind and because it's just box here. All gonna be blown out. And so yeah, so I gotta check this out. This lights here. Uh, and I just got something to hold down the plastic here. This is just a table that has some rusted part and stuff like that. It's not really important, but I kind of cover it up. And all this shelf right here I just put up, I hope it will not knock my shelf off. And all this stuff right here will be blown out anyway. I know that for a fact. If it's hard wind come, these thing right here will be blown out. And the thing is, I just hope it won't blow this shelf right here, because before I've seen it blown out with the hard winds and rain, so it get wet too. But that's why I got like things to on top of it just to hold it from wind not blowing. But I doubt, wind gonna blow it anyway, and it'll get wet. Have to clean it again. I just hope it's not gonna fly things on the ground and make a mess or whatever, and it won't wet my tools. I put another plastic over my wood tool chest here. Luckily that today I spent my whole day storing all of my good tool inside because I just got a new toolbox. So you guys already noticed if you watch my video. I bought a new toolbox at Harbor Freight Tool, and I put it in my room. All my good tool I put it in there already, and then of course to my storage room, and all the tool you see out here. It's not good tools, so that's why I put it out here. And these things are nothing really, just empty toolbox, things like that. But I still want to cover it too. I don't want things to get wet like the jack and all that. But the most important thing I don't want to get wet and damage is right here in this area. Is my lifts for my cars and all that. My air compressor. I don't want it to get wet or damaged or anything like that. As far as like electronic wire, I'm just gonna hide it. Put it up later. But starting tomorrow, uh, I want to decide if I wake up early to go to work or not. If I go to work, which I don't think I will because there will be a hurricane coming in the middle of my job, like around 12 o'clock p.m. tomorrow afternoon. That's when the hard rain and the hard wind will hit North Carolina. So I'm afraid to be out of the house, okay, or going to work or somewhere on the road because around that time 3 o'clock I'll be out of work, and around that time will be hard wind and hurricane gonna come. So if I'm driving down the highway, especially if if I drive with my Eclipse here, my Eclipse, my '98 Eclipse, the black one right here. Yeah, I parked up here today. And it's really low, guys. It's gonna get flooded. So I don't think I'm gonna be driving to work tomorrow or Tuesday. So I'm gonna have to call them. And I was thinking I'm gonna move my Eclipse down there to park just in case if I need to drive somewhere. But maybe I'll move down there in a little bit. But anyway, so you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get a flood, because my car is low too. It's a sport car. It's not low, but it's a sport car. It has body kits, and my body kits on the front is kind of like the shoe is messing up. So if the hard wind hitting the shoe on the front of the kit, the shoe will fly out. So I have not tied the shoe yet. So yeah, if you gotta know what I'm talking about, it's the shoe right here, right there on this side is flying out. If there's hard wind, it will fly out. So I don't think I'm gonna be driving tomorrow or Tuesday, and that needs to be fixed up. I did put some zip tie, but down here, but I still need zip tie on the front, on the top. I mean, and it still needs to work on too. And I'm in the middle of working it, and I have to work. And now the hurricane come. I don't think I'll be driving anytime soon, tomorrow or Tuesday. So I'm gonna have to call them. Okay, and that's just the update right there, and I'll update some more after that too, after the hurricane, see how's the hurricane gonna hit my house and hit my canopy here. um, and want to mention a little bit, I need to tie this up by tomorrow morning if I go to work or not. I have to tie this up so the wind won't blow in and will wet all my tools right there. And what I got over here is I got bricks on top of the turf here, and bricks on tying some rope on the bricks, and basically just tie up all this turf together. Before it wasn't tied together, but today I spent all my time to tie it together. Yeah, so got bricks down there too. So if wind hit so hard, it won't blow anywhere. It's just gonna be around here. And the last thing I'm gonna do is just tie this turf up together. Tie this turf to the pole, so you know, won't wet my clips here too. But worst and worst case, things on top here, like the box, will be flying around and be wet too, because I do have some cracks up there. And eventually, those cracks will be leaks, and it'll wet my clips too, and it'll wet all this too. I know that for a fact. But I just hope it won't blow this away right here. This is why I'm concerned, because already the wind has started, and it's blowing this. It's blowing a little plastic here. I need to redo this in a minute later, because right now you can see the wind is the breeze. Is the wind right now is around 9, 12 mile per hour maybe at the most. It start winding now. So by tomorrow morning it'll be much windier, and it'll start showering early in the morning. And right now it's chilly. Okay, it's like 60 degrees. So that's because of the hurricane. It makes the chills and the breeze, or else it should be in the 80s right now. Because well, it's almost fall now. It's gonna be fall soon. It's gonna end summer in a week or two. So I think after the hurricane, summer will end and fall will begins. And that's about it, guys. That's what I'm talking about here. That's what I'm worrying about here. Is right here, and let's just hope everything will go well. If it hits us, it might be slightly hit us. Let's hope everything will go well, because I just spent my whole entire 2 days or so just to organize all this thing, put all my good tools. Luckily, I put organize all my storage house, put all the tools up there, all the necessary tools, like the machine tool and stuff like that. I put it up, but still got those things right there, and it will get wet, like all my screw and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's not much big deal. So yeah, got thing cover up here, and let me talk with you guys a little bit about. I know my videos are pretty long. I usually don't want to make videos longer than 15 minutes, if 20 minutes at the max. Okay, I'm trying to keep my videos um, under the 15 minutes thing to upload it to YouTube. But I'm gonna spend a few minutes here, a couple minutes of your time. I don't want to waste too much time of yours and mine. Just talk a little bit about the comments lately. Um, I know you guys, I mean, for some of you guys out there that's, putting comments like, uh, if I'm talking too much or like get out of the whole purpose I'm talking about. But you got to know here, guys, this is my channel. This is how I make my own channel. This is how I do it. It's a channel, so you're going to have to make a good 15 minutes period per video. And if my video is going to be 10 parts, I'm going to try to make it less part, okay? If not necessary, if, just some of the video topic that I made, like maybe 15 parts or so. That's because my videos are raw, okay? It has not been edited or anything like that. If I finish editing, it'll be less than that, of course. I'm gonna take out whatever unnecessary I need to talk about, cut it and edit, and put music in it too. So like this video here, it's a raw video. I'm gonna edit it and do all that. So this video is just for my purpose. My is my is my video really. I shouldn't really public it. I just want to public so some of my subscribers and my view likes to watch it because it's more entertainment that way too. So that's why I public it. So but really it shouldn't be public at all. I should save it and I should edit my videos and edit good before I even public shit out. Okay, so you're lucky for some of you guys out there that's putting like ignorant comments or whatever comment, childish comment. I think most of them are like kids. That's why they put in comments like that because adult wouldn't say things like that. Like saying things like, "Why are you making videos so long?" Blah blah blah. Things like that. I've seen some kitty immature comments like it shouldn't be in the comments at all. I mean, you guys should keep that to yourself. Or inappropriate comments, you guys should keep that to yourself, and until if you do have something good to say, go ahead and jot it down in comments and let me know what you think and all that. But as far as like some some little ignorant comments, like like things like I said earlier, like comments like uh you talk too much or blah blah blah. Hey, it's everyone's different, okay? This is how I make my videos. And I mean, there's so much thing I want to talk to you guys about, but I really have to think before I talk. I don't just, you know, saying words out of my mouth before I talk. Now, here's another thing is when I make my videos, usually I put down notes and things like that organized before I even make the video and talk, okay? Because when I'm so busy, I have to make videos like this, like constantly, talking like live, okay? So that's why I don't write down the note. So I just talk whatever I think, okay? I just say whatever I feel, how I feel at the moments. Okay, so I don't really have a note like I used to. Okay, you can tell when I make a videos and not reading from a notes or make a note before I make a video. I just talk. I just whatever I think at the time, my feeling or my knowledge at the time, whatever I know, I'll just tell you right on at the video. Okay, so it's different than other videos that I just make note before I make a video. It's more appropriate and it's better because I don't need to think. Okay, I don't need to think before I talk because I have a note. So now I make videos like raw video like this. I don't really think. I just say whatever I think, and at the moment, and whatever knowledge that come onto my head, I'll tell you guys. That's all. Anyway, that's just too much talk about how I feel and how I think about y'all comments. Okay, I don't care whatever comments y'all do anymore. Really, like most of my video, I've been telling you guys, I'm telling the viewers, um, to go ahead and watch my previous video and watch all of my videos, like all of the parts before you comment in just one part. People just comment in the first part and they haven't really like watched the whole like 3 parts or 5 parts or whatever. I know it's a long video, but you gotta let them know your story. You gotta explain and have people to understand your story. If you don't tell a story, how they gonna understand what you're trying to say? My video is gonna be a long story video. It's not like just a one part thing. It's not like a quick one part view video thing where you have music and not talking to the audience at all. That's just disrespect. I think that's really really disrespect unless the audience is deaf or they can't see. If the audience is deaf, then all you can do is making you know picture videos so they can understand without talking. Or if the audience is blind, then you can have music and explain to them. Or if they're deaf, then you can you understand what I'm talking about here. Okay, so if the audience can hear and see, then I need to make a good video where I can explain to them so they can hear and I can let them see what I'm doing. That's a good video. That's a good demonstration explanation video. A good uh, a good explanation video. A good demonstration video. Informative videos. Okay, so I don't care if you guys, judge because people judge all the time and, you know, just think before you judge and read in comments. Like I say to the people that subscribe or the view all the time, you guys need to subscribe and like my video and view more of my video, watch more of my videos before you put any comments. And guys, the most the video about my 98 Eclipse rebuild, I just have half of it, half of the rebuild, because half of the rebuild from the other channel that I haven't transferred into this channel is still at the other channel, and most of them is at the other channel, and I still have not transferred into this channel yet. I still have not uploaded to this channel. So most of the rebuild videos on my 98 Eclipse is still at the other channel. So you guys haven't seen that yet. You guys just see what's the afterword, the after the review. That's all you guys see. That's why some of you like don't know what's going on and just leaving inappropriate comments or yada 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 whatever. If I make my video better, like editing my videos and transfer my videos from the other channel over about the review, then you guys see how much of a work I've done in the past. Okay. All right, now it's been a really long video, and this is part one. I'll probably upload a part two or a part three about this too, because remember this video is the is the proof and the memory of me of this Irma hurricane that coming to my place, coming to my city and state here tomorrow and Tuesday. So there will be a part two and a probably a part three. So just go ahead and keep out for it, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Yeah, have a safe life. Just be careful out there. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, go ahead and thumbs up, like, subscribe. If you think my videos are great. Um, and good night. Bye, guys.